Hey guys, Bladeabire here, bringing you the second set of today's WCG 2008 qualifications match between Jaedong and BeSt. And the game has been played, I believe, I don't know, like 3 hours ago or something like that. I don't know, I may well be wrong, but I think it's only been maybe 3 hours or something. So I'm trying to bring you these matches every day, sometime in the afternoon at about, I don't know, 3-4 o'clock. GMT, because it's always important to bring you the latest news and the latest stuff from StarCraft. That's something that you definitely learn on se2gg.com. Try to be the first to get that information out there, and I think this is one of the reasons that our site is becoming more and more successful within the StarCraft community. Go check it out. Go check out all the people there on se2gg.com. You know all of them. All your favorite commentators are there. There's Diggity and Moletrap, Cholera and Clazzard, not to speak of all the grading writers there, and of course Peanut, one of my favorite staff members in the meantime. She is an American student making photos with StarCraft pros and writing live and reporting live from the StarCraft halls where all these tournaments take place, and really she's putting a lot of work and a lot of passion and dedication into her work. Definitely awesome. So go to se2g.com and thank her for what she's doing, because she's totally awesome. And again, of course, thanks John747 for providing the videos. Actually it's BeSt, but I'm only saying John747 because that's the account actually I get them from. It's kind of a strange story with all these YouTube accounts. Well, okay, second set, and now comes the spoiler, so definitely watch the first set before you watch this one. Jaedong versus BeSt. Jaedong 1-0 in lead. We're on Troy. Jaedong is green Zerg at the bottom right. BeSt is red toss at the bottom left. And BeSt is cutting in the right direction, which is totally awesome for him, because I want him to win this one. I want to see a third set of this matchup. So yeah, Troy, Zerg versus Protoss 3-5, 37.5% for Zerg. Slightly imbalanced, one could say, but after only 5 matches, it's really, really hard to say if the map does favor Protoss in any way. We'll have to see. In the meantime, Extractor and Spawning pull down for Jaedong. On the other side, we see the same opening as in the first set on Blue Storm. Pylon into Forge, followed by Photon Cannons and probably a Nexus. The mistake that actually cost BeSt the first set, what I again want to underline, is the very, very weak defense he put at his natural. He only had 1 Photon Cannon. Instead of putting a couple of Photon Cannons with the Nexus and the Gateway near the Forge, he actually went for a very, very risky decision. Only 1 Photon Cannon, and this is really preposterous. I mean, I don't know, on Blue Storm, only 1 Photon Cannon. I mean, your opponent knows where you are. 1 Photon Cannon is definitely not enough. And he went for a quick Cybernetics core to get that Stargate out quick. But this was really a wrong decision, and you can see he's learned something from this. He's learned that he has to put at least 2 Photon Cannons. The problem is, this is something that pros don't really have to learn, so to speak, to kind of evolve during a matchup. This is stuff that a pro should know, and I'm very disappointed in BeSt that he only put 1 Photon Cannon, and that actually really cost him the game. Otherwise, he would have had a good chance. If he withstood the first Zergling attack, he would have had an economic advantage further on, and we could have seen a fairly balanced game. Too bad it turned out that way. Okay, so another probe coming in to make the Nexus, I believe. This will be the Nexus. It is the Nexus, and we'll see a Gateway, I believe, near the Forge to try to get a little bit kind of a wall, if you know what I mean, at that entrance to seal himself off from any attacking Jaedong forces. So you can see he's placing this very, very wisely. He knows that this will make it a lot harder for Zerglings to pass through this area. Okay, so fairly standard opening from BeSt. He has his defense out there, and we'll have to see if Jaedong will try to go for another quick attack and end this as soon as possible, or if he'll try to expand. There's still no hatchery, I believe. I don't know if he's built his hatchery within the main, but I don't see any hatchery. I could be an idiot. Then again, I actually think I see something lighter on the mini-map, so I think he did put down his second hatchery. Actually, so 3 photon cannons, and this could be a very wise decision from him finally. I mean, of course, investing in static defenses is not something you really want to do as a StarCraft Pro player. You want to keep those resources for other stuff. But if his opponent, if Jaedong will try to go for something similar as in the first game, he will be very happy BeSt that he did make all these 3 cannons. Cybernetics Course, so he's gonna go for the Corsair, whatever, we'll have to see. Probably Corsair Reaver. I think he loves the Reavers more than DTs, but then again, I may very well be wrong about that. And on the other side, we have the Hydralisk Den, meaning Hydras. They're very good to fight Corsairs. And perhaps, I don't know, we'll have to see. Maybe also some Lurkers. We'll have to see. Okay, so the scouting probe is coming in again. He actually did get the scout, unlike Jaedong. Also important to say, Jaedong does not know exactly what is going on in BeSt's main. He was not inside. He didn't get any exact view. Whilst BeSt did get his probe early on, he scouted right, and so he knows pretty much what his opponent is planning to do. He's getting this target for the Corsairs at the moment, and yeah, having this good defense, it looks pretty good for him, I have to say, in this match. For BeSt, he's doing actually a fairly good job. So yeah, 2 Hydras in the meantime, chilling around, and he's got some Zerglings waiting outside. Yeah, the first Corsair is about to pop up, and I'm waiting for the robotics facility. There's the robotic facility, yay! Reavers, go Reavers. I really love Reavers, by the way. I think they're kind of my favorite unit. They're always making strange noises, and they pretty much are a walking kind of war factory, because they just produce all these scarabs and pretty much own everything that's coming in their path. So yeah, Reaver plus Shuttle is love, and this is one of the reasons that I like Protoss much, and I play Protoss myself, even though very poorly, I have to say. Okay, so it's gonna be Lurkers. It's gonna be a Lurker attack. He won't keep... Jaedong is gonna go for an all-in attack, guys. He won't keep the high risk for defense against Corsairs. He's going to morph them all into Lurkers, 5 Lurkers, and he's gonna go for an all-in attack. And BeSt, I think he has to have spotted this, because he's putting in 3 more photon cannons in advance. And oh my god, Jaedong is attacking, and this is going to be a very decisive attack. If Jaedong wins this match, he's won the whole match. BeSt must win this set to stay in the game, and he seems to be winning a very good placement, as you see, of this Gateway and Forge as a shield before the photon cannons. And 1 photon cannon just warped in again. Very important that photon cannon will be up. The one down seems to be being taken down by this Lurker. Another Lurker dies. 1 Lurker left in the meantime. Great job from BeSt to fend off this attack. He killed so many Zerglings and also concentrated very well on the Lurkers. And importantly enough, even though Jaedong does have 1 Lurker in BeSt's natural, BeSt does have that Corsair harassing Overlords, and there's only a certain number of Overlords that a Zerg player can afford to lose right now in the beginning of the match without getting way too far behind. He kills the Lurker. It's such an important move there to kill that last Lurker. BeSt in a strong position. He also has the Observatory out. He has the support bay. He's got the Reaver out. And these 2 Zealots must allow the Reaver time to shoot. They have to get those Zerglings out of the way. Reaver gets a Scarab off at one of the Zerglings, and looking very poorly for Jaedong. Reaver out to defend. Strong position for BeSt. Cursors harassing, and it's GG. It was pretty clear it was an all or nothing attack, and it was very important that at the opportune moment, BeSt warped in 2 more photon cannons. He learned his mistake. He learned from his mistake in the first set and created more than enough defenses to deal with Jaedong in the second set. Great victory from BeSt in the second set. I finally feel a lot better to see dear Protoss player win against these pesky Zergs. So yeah, eventually, all in all, guys, it's going to come down to a best of 3. It will really come to a best of 3. We'll have the third set on Andromeda, and I will be commentating on this match soon. I hope you've enjoyed this. Give me your feedback. Go check out se2gg.com. And yeah, see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.